A story of the day about the rapper XXXTentacion. So before we start, like and subscribe. Tentacion is a famous American rap artist. Since adolescence, the guy had problems with the law, for which he ended up in a children's colony. In prisons, the rapper made useful contacts and began recording hip-hop music. Music. The performer was not a pure rapper. His compositions are a powerful mixture of different musical directions. The singer has always listened to himself and boldly combined hip-hop with R&B, alternative rock, or metal. The radical lifestyle of a young man contributed to the increase in popularity. His photo regularly appeared in crime records. The musical's finale was sudden death. This sad event made even those who did not know about the work of the rapper talk about XXXTentacion. The performer is best known for the track Look at Me. In the summer of 2017, he released the collection 17, which took second place on the Billboard 2 chart. XXXTentacion's path was bright, albeit JC Dwayne Onfroy was born on January 23, 1998 on the Atlantic coast of hot Florida. The future star spent her childhood in Pompano Beach. Parents did not pay enough attention to their son. My mother and father did not give Jesse any upbringing. For this reason, from early childhood, he got into various problems that turned into crime. Onfroy didn't even have a high school education behind him. The teachers could not deal with the arrogant and rebellious man. Jesse repeatedly got into disputes with teachers and school administration. The director had no choice but to direct the man to the door. The man had no relationship with his mother. She kicked her son out of the house as a teenager. JC is out of control. The mother was never an authority for her son. The house lacked a strong male hand. Either Jesse's father got out of prison, then he's back there again. He never cared about his son, so he clearly understood that he could do anything. After the man was on the street, he lived with his grandmother for some time. It's time to feed yourself. But since JC had no education and had no idea how decent people earn a living, he took up selling drugs and possessing firearms. He later stole cars and engaged in armed robberies. For serious violations of the law, the man went to prison in 2014. Here the young man quickly got used to it. He found friends, and most importantly, he began to engage in hip-hop seriously. The guy took the creative pseudonym XXXTentacion when he was in a children's colony. The three-letter prefix allegedly spoke from the nickname in Spanish meaning temptation. The rapper wrote the first musical composition for Vice City in The Zone. After leaving the child colony, XXXTentacion recorded the accumulated songs on a microphone and processed them on a laptop. The artist has published several mini-albums online. Onfroy made his first steps in music in a duet with rapper Ski Mask. In 2015, XXXTentacion and Ski Mask delighted hip-hop fans with the release of Members Only. The rapper's work has not gone unnoticed. Onfroy was noticed in several rap organizations. Members of the band Suicide Boy drew attention to the performer. Tentacion performed as a warm-up for the band as part of the Suicide Boy Dollar Tour of America. In the same 2015, the rapper presented the composition Look at Me to fans of his work. The track was very popular among young people. Onfroy has garnered an army of loyal fans. In 2016, the rapper went to prison again. And this despite the fact that music has already given Onfroy a certain income. This time the man ended up in prison for an armed home invasion and robbery. 4 months later, Onfroy was released but ended up in the zone for beating his pregnant girlfriend. Fans were angry because they wanted to see the rapper free. The fans expected from the performer of musical innovations. The hashtag #FreeX appeared and became popular on social networks. A year later, Jesse was released after 6 months on bail. After its release, the musician felt his popularity and importance in the world of the music industry. Interestingly, being in prison increased the singer's fame. Music fans enjoyed his seasoned hip-hop songs with a heavy metal flavor. In 2017, Tentacion released several new mixtapes simultaneously. On the Revenge mini compilation, fans heard the top track from the rapper's repertoire, Searching for a Star. In 2017, the rapper presented joint collections with Members Only and Ski Mask. The rapper's discography was replenished with the debut studio album, 17. The album contains 11 original tracks. Fans warmly accepted the novelty. In the Billboard 200 chart, the group took second place. Among the two songs, fans especially singled out the track Jocelyn Flores. The rapper gained worldwide popularity thanks to his composition Riot, the video of which soon appeared. The video showed an episode with a white child hang. For such a trick, the performer received threats from representatives of the Ku Klux Klan. In the fall, the young man changed his image. he dyed his hair gray and shaved his eyebrows. The change in image went in favor of the man. There were fans all over the world who wanted to be similar to Temptation. In December, the rapper added a mini-album to his discography. There was also some bad news. Onfroy is back in prison. A Florida prosecutor has questioned the testimony of Habib Onfroy, who dropped her previous charges. The musician was detained without bail awaiting final trial. Meetings were postponed from January 2018 to March, then to May and July. The rapper worked year-round. At the end of 2018, he presented his second album entitled. The second studio album included 18 songs. The songs were recorded in different musical genres from emo rock to Spanish pop. Configure SAD. It peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. The rapper dated a girl named Geneva for a long time. By the way, because of his lover, he went to prison. Geneva gets along perfectly with Onfroy. Jasia cheated and used illegal drugs, for which the rapper repeatedly raised his hand to the girl. In 2016, Onfroy beat Geneva to another betrayal and reported the rapist to the police. What made matters worse was the fact that she was pregnant. Jessie not only beat the girl but also forcefully detained her in the apartment until the police arrived. Geneva decided to withdraw the application, but the police did not believe her. In the life of XXXTentacion, everything could have been different because he was just beginning his journey to the top of the musical Olympus. The rapid rise was interrupted by sudden death. On June 18, 2018, XXXTentacion left a motorcycle shop in Miami and got into a car. Then unknown persons ran towards the rapper, took his bag and shot him with a firearm. The singer died at the age of 20. Death came instantly. Doctors said that the rapper died immediately from severe wounds followed by gunshot wounds. The police failed to arrest the killers immediately. The rapper had many enemies. A little later, the police said that the reason for the attack was robbery. The criminals fled the crime scene in a gray SUV. The killers were later arrested. Dedrick Williams is the name of one of the perpetrators of the musician's death. He was arrested on June 20th, but was not charged due to insufficient evidence. When the store clerk identified the police had no doubt about the late rapper. Not only a documentary was released but also a wonderful long-form posthumous show which his fans should definitely listen to. Look at Me. The album collection will be released in early summer 2022. And here we have reached the end of the video. Don't wait for a like and a subscription.